Hello everyone, and welcome to the Missouri School Boards Association's board report for the month of November. We thank you for the opportunity to share some news and information during a few minutes of your board meeting. We begin with a look at the issue of vaping among Missouri's youth. Governor Mike Parson has signed an executive order directing several state agencies, including the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, to develop a statewide campaign to educate, warn, and deter the use of vaping devices among young people in Missouri. School districts throughout the state and nation have been grappling with the issue in recent months. Some have even joined a lawsuit against electronic cigarette companies that target young people because of the health risks associated with vaping. The state supervisor for alcohol and tobacco control in the State Department of Public Safety, Dorothy Taylor, says her agency is committed to preventing illegal sales to minors.
ATC will continue to support local coalitions to address the vaping epidemic, as well as meet with and provide training material to help law enforcement agencies understand the statutes related to vaping and tobacco, as well as alcohol. In addition, ATC agents plan to meet with school resource officers to offer our assistance and resources regarding vape-related matters. We are committed to continuing all these efforts and to working on education efforts aimed at retailers who sell these products.
The name of the state campaign is Clear the Air, the Risk of Youth Vaping. MSBA and the Missouri PTA will be part of the effort to inform school board members, administrators, and parents about efforts to prevent young people from vaping. The State Board of Education has decided to accept new comments about the proposed sixth version of the Missouri School Improvement Program. MSIP began in 1990 and is the state's school accountability system for reviewing and accrediting public school districts in Missouri. Nearly 1,500 comments were submitted on MSIP 6 during the initial comment period in August, and resulted in several revisions to the standards and indicators being proposed in the new version. Commissioner of Education Margie Van Dieven says the philosophy behind the Missouri School Improvement Program has changed over the years.
In the early days where it was counting books and counting resources and counting seats, and then it sort of progressed to maybe we should look at a little bit of the quality of that, and then it progressed to people saying, you know what, if our kids are achieving, why do you care how we do our business at the local level? We're a local control state. Let's just look at student outputs. So that's where we ended up in 4th and in MSIP 5 where it became solely on performance. The pendulum is starting to swing back where people are saying, it does matter how we do our business. It does matter about some of the inputs. So let's look at both, and that's where we're heading in MSIP 6. It is not yet resolved.
Van Dieven made her comments during a panel discussion at the recent MSBA annual conference. The new comment period for the MSIP 6 standards and indicators will run from December 16th through January 15th. You can submit your comments via the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education's website. As you may know, state law now requires all school board members not only to receive training in their first year of service, but also 1 hour of refresher training for every subsequent year of board service. The training must include concepts covered in the initial training, plus the prevention of sexual abuse of children. There are 2 ways to comply with the new refresher requirements. A 3-hour in-person session will satisfy the requirement for 3 years if there's no break in service. A 1-hour online session will satisfy the requirement for 1 year. Visit the MSBA website for dates and locations for the in-person refresher training, as well as information on the online session. Filing for school board seats up for election in April opens on December 17th in most school districts in the state. MSBA will have free resources available to school board candidates posted on the MSBA website, including a candidate's guide to running for the school board and information on the roles and responsibilities of school boards. Filing for school board seats closes on January 21st. That's it for this month's edition of the MSBA Board Report. Thanks for allowing us to have some time at your board meeting, and so long from Columbia.